It's Friday. It's Friday. I'm live from my favorite place in the world, the car. Now, just to let y'all know, it's not really my favorite place in the world. I do like driving. I do like being in the car. I do like getting out and moving around. But my default place is the car. You know what? I read this thing one day that hurt my heart because it hit me so hard and in such a personal way, where it was like a internet meme that was like, it's not a flex if you get in your car and the place where it takes you the majority of the time is to work. So most of the time when you see me in this car, it's not like I'm going to a party, it's not like I'm going to dinner, it's not like I'm going somewhere that I even want to go. It's that by default I have to be in this car to get to the places that I need to go for work. So unfortunately, I'm not in the car just to be in the car. And eventually there will come a day when I'm not doing this particular job anymore, and then, I don't have to be in the car. Rant over. It's not really a rant. It's just me expressing some thoughts at the beginning of my lives like I always do. So, what I wanted to get to was that we were all live, or some of you were on my live yesterday when the new HOH was crowned. So, if you did not know, this is a spoiler, but for those who already do know, which is the majority of my Big Brother community, Chelsea won the HOH. So we wondered, what direction is she going to go with her nominations, and what direction is she going to go with her targets? So I'll admit, I have not seen a lot of the feeds between yesterday and today because I was just tired and going through it a little bit, to be honest with you, because you know that I came from a funeral, and it wasn't just that it was a funeral, it was the fact that the guy who passed away was the guy who officiated my dad's burial ceremony. So, and I remember that burial ceremony really clearly too, because there was something that happened, which was that the people who were taking us, first of all, the people who were bringing my dad's body to the church for the funeral service, they got him there extremely late. So we started the service late, and the service pretty much ended late. And so we were supposed to get to the burial ground by a certain amount of time. And anyone who knows anything about that knows that the time allows you to have your little ceremony there before the body is put in the ground. So what I remember about that is that the groundspeople were like, y'all are late, so there is not going to be time for you to have a ceremony. So we just started finding the place and walking over there. And as soon as they brought the body over there, they just start lowering it. And I just remember I was almost losing it. Like myself, my mom, my sister, and family, like we were kind of losing it. Because imagine you get to the burial ground and are expecting to at least have a time to gather, speak a little bit, have the pastor say a few words and so on, and they just start lowering the body right away. So I remember Pastor Brown, that's his name, that was his name, Lawrence Brown. I remember him settling everyone down and being like, oh, it's okay everybody, don't worry about it, unfortunately we got here late, these people have time limits, so they have to follow their protocols. So I remember he just started singing. I can't really remember the song he sang. I'm going to have to revisit that video when I am able to locate it, because I really want to find that video. My mind was elsewhere at that time, obviously. But I just remember him being such a positive and calming force that day. So when I heard that news, it kind of rocked me. I was like, this guy really, and he was young too. Like he was pretty young. He just turned 60 this year, so it was a rough night. But yeah, I did do Big Brother anyways, and I'm still. Big Brother is kind of like an outlet in a way, like just doing YouTube in general. I know some people are like so committed to doing this stuff, but for me, it's more like a hobby that can take me out of some of these real life things that are always going on constantly. Anyways, what's up, MILF man? Happy Friday, Colleen. Jason and what's her name? Palaver girl were asking about you on the live yesterday. Hi, Edward. So, from what I know, T-Core had a conversation with Chelsea, and Chelsea was saying that she was going to put up Chemo and Angela, and she was telling her, don't worry, Angela is the target. And she said, in the event that Angela or Chemo come off the block, Leah's going to go on the block and Leah's going to go home. She thinks that it would be a 3-3 tie, and she said that she would break the tie and send Leah home. But if everything stayed as it is, she said Angela's going to go home. So that's where we're at. I don't really have a huge update aside from that, honestly. Hi, Cass. Hold on 1 second. Okay. How's everyone's Friday going? My Friday is okay. It's been stressful. It's been a stressful end of the week. I mean, man, putting a funeral on a Thursday screws you up so bad. I'm so used to it being a Friday, a Saturday, a Sunday even, but a Thursday, like, wow. If that's the plan, can we retire the Chelsea as a group? So who would you have put up, just out of curiosity? Who would be your nominees and who would be your backdoor? I wouldn't say it's the worst thing in the world. I wouldn't say it's the best thing in the world either. I kind of have to see more of the conversations so that I can get a better understanding of why she put those particular selections up. She's not targeting the trio. I had a phone call last night, took up a lot of my time. So I was just listening for a while. Oh, okay. The night just went just like that. And shout out to my panel yesterday, by the way, because I definitely would not have been on there nearly as long as I was without having the panel there. I was cracking up at how much they were crying over making the jury. T-Core the target. Yeah, I think I might target T-Core too if I was her. But she's probably also scared of that backfiring. That's probably a factor. Cam and Chelsea. By the way, I'm only going to be on here for like another minute or two. But I'll be back later. I guess, what is happening today? The Nam ceremony, so I'll be back. Chelsea definitely has a brain because she called out Cam about protecting Leah. Yeah, I saw some of that. Okay, y'all. I know this is a short one, but I'm gonna come back a little bit later, and I'll talk to you soon.